T.J. scored on 7 big possessions to close out that game. What was going wrong for you guys tonight?
Seemed like everything. It was an absolutely unacceptable performance from us on the defensive side of the ball.
What were they able to do to minimize, for the most part, the pass rush?
I think they were getting the ball out pretty quick all night. Good amount of max protection, but even then, it seemed like the ball was coming out pretty quickly.
A couple big plays in the running game in the second quarter that have been uncharacteristic for them. What were you feeling like that?
Just not playing gap sound football. Obviously, we'll have to look at the tape, but we felt like the run scheme we had for this game was going to be effective, and I think it's going to come down to, when we look at the film, it's just guys getting out of gap.
What's the mindset when you're in a game where you're not getting stops? So what are you thinking? What are you saying to yourselves on the sideline?
Well, trying to bow up. I mean, obviously, been in that situation before. I mean, it's not always going to be your night, but you like to think that through all of the training and practice and everything that we've put in, that when we need to stop the most, we should be able to get a stop, and wasn't able to tonight.
Is that some of the stuff you've seen before from Flacco over the years?
As far as
getting the ball out quickly. And
yeah, we saw it last year in Indy. I think it's something that we knew he was capable of. Obviously, when you play that long, you're able to get through your reads quick, and need to be able to stop him.
TJ's defense as a whole, what makes Chase so tough to stop on the slants?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to rush up front and stop the run and get after the quarterback.
Is this a game where, even though you're not satisfied with the effort, if you can get some turnovers, maybe you can still find a way?
Yeah.
Matter of the win.
I mean, we've prided ourselves on getting that splash, and I don't think we had one last week. Don't have one this week. If you're not stopping the run and getting off the field and not creating turnovers, you're in a whole world of hurt.
I think they converted a few more on 3rd and 10 plus tonight. That's been an ongoing issue for this team. Is there anything that you can put your finger on right now?
Just got to watch the film, get better. I'm sure it's a mix of a lot of things, but we need to solve it quick.
Thursdays have been tough for you guys for a while now. Is there anything that you can kind of put your finger on?
I think it's tough for everybody to play this quick of a schedule, but if they're going through it, we should be able to figure it out as well.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Aaron, do you feel like you guys maybe got away from the run a little bit too quick in the first half there when you guys had film?
I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like we ran the ball really well. I think we had a couple first drives, and then I made a poor decision on a drive. Kind of changed the momentum a little bit. No, I didn't feel like we were mixing it up. They started to play a little more one high, so we had some chances to take some shots down the field.
It seemed like you had some time in the pocket. It was pretty different than the way things have been going earlier in the season. And you guys were able to connect on some scramble drills. Was that something you were maybe expecting, or was that sort of an adjustment on the fly?
No, I mean, they played a lot of too high coverage, and we blocked it up pretty well. I felt good kind of moving in the pocket and out of the pocket, and made some extended plays.
Mike said patch time would be coming here soon, and like he stepped up for you guys tonight. Were you looking for him especially on that first touchdown catch?
Well, I mean, on that one, I'd actually told him on the sidelines, hey, no, I told him at halftime, I said, if we come back and I call this play, be ready, because I saw something on one of the pictures on the sideline in the first half. So at halftime, I pulled him aside, and I didn't think it'd be 3rd and 18 from the 19, but they clouded pretty hard to DK, and Pat did a nice job down the middle. And it was really the same play on the second touchdown.
Aaron, on that first interception, was there any miscommunication with DK, or just?
I was trying to look off the safety, and I was just kind of thrown to a spot. I got to go back and look at it.
Was the flea flicker, was there a miscommunication there or something?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a flea flicker. Yeah, we were on the same page.
And Aaron, what do you think was working with the ground game?
Just about everything. I think we've done a good job when Spence is on the field, or really just Darnell. I mean, Darnell is such an important part of our offense, and as you've seen us starting to take some steps offensively the last 3 weeks, it's no surprise his snap count's gone up. So I'm really proud of Darnell. I'm proud of the other tight ends as well. I mean, we had 4 touchdown catches by tight ends. Pat had 2 of them, and John had a nice scramble drill. And I was telling Darnell during the week on the play that he caught for a touchdown, I said, I know you're 6'8", but try and get lost on this play. And he did exactly what I was hoping he would do on that one. So I'm really proud of those guys, especially Pat. Pat's a great player, and he hasn't had a lot of looks. And his play time's gone down, but his attitude hasn't. And I think there's a lot to be said for the professionalism that he showed, especially the last couple weeks.
Aaron, how do you keep it from being a roller coaster? Like try to keep even after, throughout the course of the season?
Well, I think you got to realize, listen, we want to win every game. There needs to be an expectation of winning, but this is a short week, division opponent. Anything can happen. Obviously, Joe played really well for them, and Chase and T got going for him. But this is the NFL. We had a chance to really open up some space, but we're 4-2, still first in the division. Got a couple, home games coming up, back-to-back, another Sunday night opportunity against my former team. So I'm not going to ride the roller coaster, and I know Mike isn't, and hopefully you guys follow suit.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
Steelers Nation, let me tell you something. What we're seeing right now isn't just Aaron Rodgers spreading the ball around, it's the beginning of something bigger. If you watched the win over the Browns, you saw it. If you listened to Mike Tomlin this week, you felt it. The Pittsburgh Steelers tight end room is starting to become a problem for the other team. And if what we saw Sunday continues into Thursday night against the Bengals, Steelers Nation might just witness the evolution of a brand new offensive weapon. Let's start with what Coach Tomlin said this week, because he didn't just give a soundbite, he gave a blueprint. He called this group of tight ends certainly an advantage and broke it down piece by piece. We've got a massive mismatch in Darnell Washington, capable of battling with defensive ends in the run game and breaking through in the pass game. We've got Jonnu Smith, the yak monster, yards after catch, and a proven playmaker who knows how to separate, finish routes, and now has a Hall of Fame quarterback delivering him the ball. And then there's Pat Freiermuth, the zone killer, still coming back into rhythm, but a proven red zone threat. And don't forget Connor Haywood, who just scored his first touchdown of the season and continues to show versatility across formations. What does this all mean for Pittsburgh? It means our offense is about to get unpredictable. Look at what happened Sunday. DK Metcalf may have led in yards, but Rodgers was testing the Browns' defense all over the field. He hit Washington 3 times for 62 yards, an explosive outing for a second-year tight end, still growing into his full role. He found Jonnu Smith for short gains and first downs. He gave Hayward his moment in the end zone. That's a quarterback trusting the whole room, not just one receiver. And when you can run 12 or even 13 personnel with tight ends who can block, run routes, and create after the catch, you force the defense to adjust. You create mismatches. And with Calvin Austin III uncertain for Thursday due to a shoulder injury, expect Rodgers to double down on these big targets. Let's talk about Jonnu Smith for a second. This is a guy who had 884 yards and went to the Pro Bowl last season with Miami. He knows how to produce. He knows how to win matchups. And now he's in Pittsburgh getting into rhythm with Rodgers. You don't think that's a dangerous combination? If Calvin Austin is out, don't be surprised if Jonnu becomes the go-to option on third downs and in the red zone. It's already trending that way. And let's not underestimate Darnell Washington. The man is a nightmare matchup. Defensive backs can't bring him down, linebackers can't keep up, and with Rodgers learning how to use him in tempo situations, we're going to see Washington make a leap in this offense. The Bengals defense better be ready because Pittsburgh is coming off one division win already and they're not letting up. Mike Tomlin said it best. It's the diversity in this tight end group that makes it lethal. One does the blocking, one does the damage after the catch, one eats up zone coverage, one brings that hybrid versatility. This isn't a room of role players. This is a room of difference makers. Conclusion. For years, Steelers fans have watched this offense live or die by wide receiver matchups. But in 2025, we're watching a transformation, and it's starting with the tight ends. Jonnu Smith, Darnell Washington, Freiermuth, and Hayward are giving Aaron Rodgers the kind of options that create depth, unpredictability, and danger. And if this group continues the way they played against Cleveland, we might just be watching Pittsburgh unlock a whole new offensive identity, just in time for the most important stretch of the season. So tell me, Steelers Nation, who's the tight end you think will shine the most Thursday night? Are you excited to see Jonnu and Donnell take over? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if you believe in this offense's upside, and subscribe to Steelers Nation Wire for every update, every reaction, and every chapter of this season's story. We're just getting started.